So let's get this clear straight off the bat. iHope deserves your support for one very important reason. 100% of the proceeds through sales goes to the Game Changer charity, an organisation that supports children fighting cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Like the charity, iHope is all about support, and the story told throughout sits in line with that aspect. A young girl named Hope is forced to fight against an evil monster known as cancer, which has infected her island home. It's a wonderful idea, and worthy of picking up just so you can give support to an important charity. If we were reviewing it on the heart, kindness and support shown and given for children going through a horrendous time, it would get 10 out of 10. We would ask that before you continue on, go out and buy it. It deserves the sales for the reasons already said. However, we are here to review the game, not the message. Unfortunately, as a game, iHope massively misses the mark. It's frustrating, ugly to look at, buggy, and just not much fun to play. It's a sad thing to have to report, but simply put, iHope it's not a good game.
We don't know where it came from, or why it chose that day to strike, but the beast, called Cancer, attacked on that day. It ravaged our village and ensnared all the islands in the island fall with its evil tentacles. Hope wanted to fight, but I told her that before she faces the monster, she would need the weapons that are hidden on the islands. They hold special powers that she will need in the fight against cancer. This is her journey.
A 3D platformer, players take control of Hope. The aim of the game is to visit different islands and find special weapons that can be used to defeat cancer. Items such as the Goggles of Knowledge or the Gloves of Strength. Each has their own ability that can help Hope progress further, although most have very limited use and there is no need for backtracking to find newly unlocked areas. Hope carries a staff that is used as a melee weapon to fight cancer-infected wildlife, beat the cancerous cells out of the animals and then draw it into a staff whereupon it can be used as a projectile. An easy system to understand and very rarely taxing, with only a handful of enemies requiring you to use Hope's dodging role. Combat is just not done very well at all. Poor hit detection is one problem, and the lack of a lock-on is another. It's not a difficult system to use, but these little misses just add to the overall frustration felt while playing iHope. These combat complaints and issues with controlling Hope really rear their ugly heads during boss battles. At the end of each island, you'll face off against a cancer tentacle and have to defeat it following set patterns using the item you've collected on the island. There is no variation in attacks, and it quickly becomes monotonous, especially when you reach the final boss, only to discover that it's just a repeat of each boss you fought already, barring one final short and mostly non-interactive finale after they've been defeated.
Hope, you've defeated all of the tentacles. Now, the monster must be destroyed. Watch out! It's preparing to attack again!
To add some longevity and exploration to each island level, there are also 4 letters hidden throughout that spell out the word Hope. Collecting each of these letters per island will unlock a new song that can be listened to in the Cave of Hope. It sounds like it should be relaxing and fun, but it just isn't. After a very lengthy tutorial, you're suddenly dropped into some tricky platforming sections, particularly on the 3rd and 4th island. These might not have been too bad had it not been for Hope's floaty jumping, making sticking a landing really tough. The generous checkpoint system won't alleviate that frustration felt, nor the feeling of boredom, as even the puzzles fail to impress. As you play on, you're waiting for a moment to really shine, and it just never comes. The visuals are dull and plain for the most part. The music is sweet but unmemorable, and it can be completed in 2 hours maximum. It's such an underwhelming game, and no amount of good intentions can change that. Regardless of all that, you should pick iHope up, simply because it's a wonderful idea and linked to charity work that really makes a difference.
Remember the mirror. It will remind you of the greatest power of all.